Be prepared for flashing images, highly offensive language and adult themes.
Tonight we have one scheduled departure and 2 crash landings. Buckle up. To Big Brother. It has been a dramatic week in the Big Brother house as Kay made an emotional exit. But there was no time for the housemates to dwell on the loss as they'd got to catch a flight to China. Yep, in a miracle of aviation. Thank you. After a mere 5-hour flight, Bournemouth became Beijing and Mandarin was the talk of the house. Now, the drama is set to continue tonight as one of these 3 housemates will be moving out before these 2 new housemates move in. You're going to be introduced to them later, but just to give you a little taster, I can tell you that one of them has a phobia of maggots and the other has a phobia of enclosed spaces. What a great place to go. That is all to come, but tonight's other business is catching up on yesterday's action, which includes all of this.
I can't sit here for 7 hours. I'm getting anxious Saturday, I can't do it. I cannot force myself to sit there just so we can have food. I'd rather starve.
Calm down.
I just want to fucking say it. I just want it done. Sometimes you just got to say, you know what, fuck it, I've got to do it.
And you're ready to do it now? You want to do it?
Yeah, I want to do it.
So this week, it's a triple header with Brooke and Isaac facing eviction. But who deserves to stay? Let's hear what they think.
To stay in the house would mean the absolute world to me. Not only am I representing my friends and family, I'm also representing Wales.
I'd miss the atmosphere, I'd miss the love and the friendship and the connection that we've created together in here.
I think I'm a big personality in here. I think I bring a lot to the house. So that's why you should save me.
So that's what they're saying, but what are you saying? Who has outstayed their welcome? Remember, you are voting to evict. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. To evict Akeem, add 01. To evict Brooke, add 03. To evict Isaac, add 06.
Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching on catch-up or outside the UK.
You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Right, for now, it's time to head back to yesterday. And the sun is rising on the other side of the world. Or just through those doors.
Day 21, 10:15 a.m. As part of this week's shopping task, housemates have been transported to China and are waking up having spent their first night there.
这里是老大哥，早上好，房客们、室友们，该起床了，太阳已经晒屁股了。I heard louder.
Well, I'm gonna go for a cigarette in my pajamas, and then I'm gonna think about dressing for work.
这里是老大哥，新电池已经在柜子里，请一位室友确保所有电池被更换，而且旧电池返还到柜子里。
The new batteries are in the hatch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one housemate is sure the batteries are changed. Thank you, I understood everything. I'm a linguistic genius, by the way.
This is funny.
Kennelly has an important question for Brooke.
How often do you shower?
Me?
Yeah.
As little as possible, because I hate it. I shower more on the outside, but I try not to do it in here because I don't like the fact that I don't...
Do you ever shower like every day?
No. Like
outside?
No. Like every other day, because I wear so much fake tan, it's a waste of money if I shower every day.
Oh.
And my hair's so curly that the fact that I would have to do it every day just kills me.
Last night, Kian confessed his feelings for Cameron.
Do you think it's going to be awkward today or not?
Nah, absolutely not.
He could pull one of those, you know, oh my God, I was pissed like that. I don't know what I was thinking, you know what I mean?
No, I think...
I think Cameron's just such a top lad. He won't make it like that.
I think everything would be normal.
Yeah. I think Keane will feel a bit awkward.
Wasn't expecting that.
No.
Shut up.
In any way, shape or form, like, but, you know, it is what it is.
Well, when he told me, he said that he liked someone, and I went round out loud, and then he went, no, I went Lewis, and he went, no, I went Akeem, and he went, no, and I went, Thomas? And he went, no. And that's when I said, I went, is it a girl? And he went, no, and I went, Cameron. Because he's just like, he's like our little... Brother, best mate, like, everything in one, like, you just...
I just don't understand why Cameron not want the advice of an expert, you know what I mean? I mean, with all due respect...
Thomas? No.
With all due respect, but what does Lewis know about gay love?
11:01 a.m. Zoe has come to the diary room.
这里是老大哥，你好。
你好。
你好吗？
喂。好久，谢谢。
老大哥收到一通从英国老大哥来的电话。
It's not on you, mate. 你好。
Hello, Zoe.
Oh, thank goodness. Hello.
How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
What's the nightlife like in China?
The nightlife was grand. It was really good. We had lots of food. We had like a Chinese banquet.
Hi, Cameron.
Hello.
Kian told me that he fancied one of the misfits, Cameron, so that took me by surprise. But I think Kian feels a little bit hungover and a little bit embarrassed. If Cameron felt the same, then yeah, it'd be beautiful. It's like planting a seed and then it starting to grow and you can see it like blossoming. Like obviously Kian's already budded. He's at the budding stage, whereas Cameron has just been watered because obviously he's just found out, so he's just been watered. So now it's up to him whether he drinks the water or doesn't.
You must have went bed late last night, innit, Cameron?
Yeah, I know. Me and Lewis were talking about
life.
The most ridiculous things in the world, yeah.
Did you shoot yourself in the dick last night?
Oh, what dick? It's gone. It's crawled up inside me.
Fucking hell, Mr. No Dick.
Why did I do that to myself? Why did I do that to myself?
Pissed up Kian was about last night.
Yeah, I was proper pissed last night. My God, like... He's 18.
I know.
I don't think anyone has ever had a crush on him before.
That's what I was thinking, like, this morning when I woke up and I looked over it, I was thinking, fucking, like, you're just, like, completely different, man.
Completely. I would eat him alive.
You would, mate. You wouldn't know what hit him.
No, he would. I'd love to know what him and Lewis were talking about.
Mate, they were talking for hours.
I know.
I can't talk to someone for that long.
I can't. I'd be God, I can't talk to my mother for that long.
I feel like he tells Cameron how to feel sometimes.
Yeah, 100%. I'm surprised that Cameron listens to an extent.
I think he's a bit blind to what Lewis is doing.
Yeah, we're all aware of it, like.
What are you going to say now, then?
I think I'm just going to have to just be honest with it, like, just try and make a joke out of it. On a scale of 1 to 10, Cameron, how awkward are you with me?
It's fine, don't worry.
(1:48 p.m). Kian is having a hard time adjusting to life in China.
I need to get down.
As part of this week's shopping task, Cameron, Kennelly and Lewis have to learn the traditional Chinese art form of the fan dance, which they will have to perform later.
Left leg kicks up. What the fuck? Kicks. Ugh, stands. Fuck it, I'll miss my fan. Fuck off. Do sound effect, it sounds better if we do a dance round, at least it's joining in. Is that her left or right? I can't decide.
Her left leg, that's her left leg.
Zoe is talking about the challenges of dating as a single mum.
Like, I would like to be in a relationship, but obviously I've got Junaid to think about constantly.
I feel like it's a given, you know. You're open about everything and you don't have any secrets, so if somebody meets you, then this is what they're getting and they're gonna know right away, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Junaid always says, like, when can I get a stepdad and stuff, and it breaks my heart, because obviously I have to wait for the right guy for Junaid.
Yeah.
Like, I could be madly in love with the guy, but then if it don't work with Junaid, then
there's no way.
It don't work.
Absolutely not.
You supposed to clean it?
No. That's probably best to just fucking leave it. Not make it any bigger a deal than it is.
Don't me have chat with them still, or?
It's up to you. If you feel you want to, you can do whatever you want to do.
Would it bother you if I did, or?
It doesn't bother me either way.
No. I'll have chat with them later about it.
Oh dear.
Oh, so Cameron has some thinking to do, but your thinking time is over as the vote is now closed. Please do not vote, as you may still be charged. Don't go anywhere, as still to come. Bow Bow bows out, a housemate comes out, and 2 new faces check in. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to Big Brother. This week, the housemates travelled to the Far East. But how far will Akeem, Brooke and Isaac go in the competition? We'll find out soon whose visa has expired. You're such a panto audience tonight, I love it. But now it's time to travel back 24 hours and east 5,000 miles as the housemates demonstrate their lion dancing.
2:07 p.m. For their part in the shopping task today, Isaac and Akeem are learning a traditional Chinese lion dance with musical accompaniment from Kian and Brooke.
Let's do this.
When you're doing that really fast one, do I carry on?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it keeps slipping up
you
my
might
hand.
be doing too many at the end.
Yeah, I'm doing too many at the end.
Cameron is talking to Big Brother long distance about Kian.
He said he liked me or had feelings for me or something like that. Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Completely shocked. It caught me, not just left field, it caught me, I mean, there's an even right term, I can't even describe how shocked I was. It's like he found it awkward and uncomfortable to tell me, but he was fine telling the whole group, which I just find a little bit, I don't know. I don't know what to think about the whole situation, to be honest with you. It's just a little bit of a mind boggly thing. I don't really know what to think, but at the end of the day, he was honest and he can't help how he feels. But I just think it's a shame, really, because I think now things will be a little bit awkward between us. And obviously, I feel very uncomfortable with the whole situation. Not him saying what he said, but just now that the whole situation even more uncomfortable than I already did. So, yeah, certainly added a new dynamic to it, and I don't necessarily think it's a particularly helpful one, but it is what it is.
Big Brother does understand that it's tricky for you. Do you have any idea of what you would like to say to Cian? Big Brother might be here to help.
I just don't even know how to handle the conversation or how even to begin with the conversation, really, but I'm sure I'll have to work it out somehow. It's just a completely new experience for me that I'm going to have to learn how to deal with and cope with.
4:10 p.m. Housemates have gathered in the garden for today's part of the task. They will be judged on both choreography and overall performance levels.
这里是老大哥，请阿 King、Isaac、Kian 和 Brooke 准备你们的狮子舞。
Right, stars.
Take it off me, take it off me. Oh yeah, I bet that looks sick, didn't it?
Next to perform their fan dance are Lewis, Kennelly and Cameron.
1, 2, 3. Step to the left. Figure of 8. Right foot twists. Step to right foot. Left leg raises.
Can't do it with my heels.
Down to right foot.
Watch him in mirror.
Go on, guys.
Right foot back. Clockwise. Right step forward. Fan. Twist, twist.
Go on, guys.
This one we can do it. Come on, guys. One more time.
Well done, well done.
Right leg forward, right leg forward. Left leg back.
Oh yeah! Well done, Lewis.
That was shit.
Definite room for improvement there.
Thank you.
(5:04 p.m. Big Brother has some sad news for Lewis.
How are you and baby Bao Bao?
Well, we were getting pretty close, but you're about to rip him away from me, aren't you? Steal him from my arms. Child thief.
Lewis, the two of you seem to have made a very special bond.
Yes, I'm a natural parent. What can I say? Single dad's rule.
Lewis, your chaperoning duties are now over. Bao Bao will be reunited with his father, who is on the way to collect him.
Please, no.
Lewis,
Don't take Bao Bao
I'm
away
afraid
from
it is
me.
time for you to say your goodbyes.
我爱你，宝宝，我爱你。See you again, Bao Bao. I don't want to say goodbye, Bao Bao. Fucking hell, this I'm actually quite emotional. No! I feel like he's my actual child. CGN Bao Bao. What I need Bao Bao. I can't even stand up. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, Bao Bao.
6:01 p.m. Some of the housemates are discussing tomorrow's eviction.
Are you nervous, Akeem?
Nah, I'm excited now.
Are you nervous, Isaac?
No.
Why?
I'm nervous about the crowd reception, but that's it. I mean, I'm excited now.
I'm a little bit... I've started thinking about it now. I've had time to, like, just not be occupied. It just gets you a little bit down. I'm not fucking nervous, but it's just not a nice thought, is it?
It's not a nice thought, you're right.
It's not.
This could be our last evening.
Couple escorts.
Exactly.
Lewis is talking to Kian about Cameron.
He's feeling uncomfortable at the minute because obviously, because he's not comfortable speaking about that part of his life yet. So yeah, it's not the best situations to be in, but I've been speaking to him, you know. He can still be the way he wants it to be in the first place, just once this kind of blows over, because in his mind, he thinks that everyone's, you know, talking about why he isn't responding to you and that we're in blah, 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 and so, you know, so he's overthinking it a little bit as he would be, you know, it's been part of his life for 4 years now, so it's a pretty big thing for him.
It's probably the biggest thing he's going to do in his life.
Exactly, and it just seems like you were being a little bit careless with it, and now it just seems a little bit like he's pressured and fought it a little bit. It's just the kind of timing and the sensitivity of it, and because we're in such a close-knit environment.
Oh, I feel so fucking shit.
I think maybe he's apologised, you know, and say it was a little careless of you, you know, because it was at the end of the day, bro. Especially coming from us, if anyone should have understood the way he's feeling, it should have been you, and it just seems like it was either careless or deliberate. So, think how big that was for you when you were at that stage in your life, do you know what I mean? It just feels like he's been pushed towards the finish line a little bit now, and I don't want to be too harsh on you and make you feel like shit, but in the nicest way possible. It was a bit careless of you.
.30 p.m. The housemates are getting ready for their flight back to the UK.
Hello, baby Ellen.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello.
Zoe, there are 2 seats available in first class. You and the rest of the cabin crew should decide who you would like to upgrade on this return flight to the UK.
Okay. It's one. No. We have to decide now. I think. Yep. Yep. And definitely. And someone that's not. Me and Cameron. Hello, baby airlines.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello.
Which passengers would you like to upgrade to first class this evening?
We would like to choose Cameron and Akeem.
Yes.
Thank you, Zoe. These passengers have now been upgraded.
Thank you very much.
Not doing this.
Love you guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Never been so excited to get on a plane before.
Here we go. Here goes the first class seat.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself. Thank you. Go ahead.
This is heaven.
This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard this BB Airlines flight to the UK. Passengers and crew should take their seats immediately in preparation for takeoff. The seatbelt signs are now on. Passengers and crew should remain seated until the seatbelt signs are switched off.
To loosen it.
That's actually perfect. Thank you.
We did that especially for you.
Oh, that's sweet.
This is your captain speaking. Due to today's foggy travelling conditions, this flight has been delayed and our estimated arrival time will be approximately 7 hours from now.
They just say
On behalf
it.
of BB Airlines, I'd like to apologise for this delay and we will get back to you.
No, they can't.
No. It's just testing.
I'm not doing it.
It's just testing us. Wait.
You can all hate me, I'm not doing it. I
It's
don't give a
just
fuck.
testing
I don't
us.
care, I'm not doing it.
Oh. Oh, we're flying. had turbulences in this case.
7 hours later.
Yeah.
I can't sit in here for 7 hours. You can all hate me. No, I still don't care what you think.
Lewis, not gonna be. Lewis,
I'm not talking shit about me and say how crazy I am.
Lewis, it's not gonna be.
Getting anxious Saturday, I can't do it. Hate me if you want, I'm not giving a fuck.
Lewis,
Oh, getting anxious sat in a massive room.
Fuck, we're gonna fail us. Lewis, not gonna be 7 hours.
I'm not doing it, I can't do it.
Guys, if he gets up, we may as well all get up.
We're fucked.
We might as well, because soon as well fucking failed.
No, we're fucked.
I can't sit there in that fucking chair for 7 hours, however many hours it is, I'm not doing it. I did it yesterday, and I couldn't have done it if it wasn't for the fucking door. I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I cannot force myself to sit there just so we can have food. I'd rather starve.
All right, Lewis, calm down. You're just gonna make yourself worse. Just calm down and breathe.
I can't sit in that fucking
Go
chair.
to the cockpit.
This is Big Brother. Would Lewis come to the cockpit?
Calm down.
I'm not doing it. I can't do it. They can all fucking hate me. They can all nominate me. I'm not doing it.
Fucking idiot.
They knew that I struggled yesterday, and they chose to keep me sitting in the first class. If they'd have put me in the first class with Cameron, I would have done it. I fucking had to deal with a fucking baby. I was up and down pacing with a baby fucking crying all day while they all sat there chilling out in VIP. I'm not sitting in that fucking seat just so they can say, yeah, we had a task. I'm not doing it.
Does anyone want any water?
Yes, please. Ready?
Oh, thank you.
You know what? If they never slagged me off last night, I would have fucking done it. But they all sat there in the pool talking shit about me. Yeah, he's crazy, he's insane, he's too deep, he's too emotional, he feels things too deeply. So fucking what? Why does that bother you? I'm in a house full of fucking snakes who talk shit about me behind my back and could have had the choice to make it easy for me, but they chose not to, so I'm not doing it. Fuck them and fuck anyone who has a problem with me. I'm not doing it, I'm not eating, I'll fast for a week. How about that?
Lewis, just so you know, failure to take part in this could result in failure of the task.
I'm not doing it. And they can hate me all they want, I'm not fucking bothered.
Big Brother knows the flight out was long and tough for everyone. But Big Brother thinks with the help of some wind, the return flight could be quicker. This might just be a time to relax and sleep. Have a pleasant flight, Lewis.
I think I'd do a Lewis if we were actually here for 7 hours.
I think we all would.
Yep.
I couldn't.
Should we clap?
You alright?
Right, bro.
Well done for coming back.
We ain't gonna be here 7 hours, mate. Hour.
£7:32 p.m.
Turbulence.
Turbulence.
Smile.
Keep up.
I'm actually shaking it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Last one.
This is your captain speaking. Due to a pick-up and tailwind, we have managed to get ahead of schedule, and I am pleased to announce that we will be landing very shortly. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing.
Awesome, yes.
Clap for that.
I think it is safe to say the house is in a pretty turbulent place right now. And after the break, the clashes continue over cabbage. We'll see in a few minutes. Welcome back to Big Brother. It is Friday night in the Chinese Year of the Dog, and either Akeem, Brooke or Isaac will be leaving with their tail between their legs this evening. Now, whoever goes is going to have double disappointment, as not only are they going to be turfed out, but they're also going to miss meeting our brand new residents. 2 of them. You're going to be introduced to them very soon, but first, we are returning to yesterday, and the housemates are back on home soil.
8:31 p.m.
Housemates, this week's shopping task saw you reach new heights as you jetted off to China. Big Brother has reviewed the cabin crew customer satisfaction survey and can reveal that the overall customer rating was high. However, during the outbound flight, cabin crew failed to ensure that all passengers had their seatbelts fastened whilst the seatbelt sign was on, therefore incurring 1 fail.
That's okay. It's only one.
Disorderly behaviour between 2 passengers was also reported, and this resulted in 2 additional fails.
2 additional?
Shit. In the Chinese Big Brother house, housemates performed traditional Chinese dances. The fan dancers failed to impress and incurred 1 fail. The lion dancers and musicians did not complete the final routine to a roaring reception, and therefore also incurred 1 fail.
Fucking hell.
On the return flight back to the UK, 1 passenger attempted to disembark the flight during takeoff, a huge breach of safety, thereby incurring 1 fail.
That's fine, it's only 1.
Therefore, housemates have received a total of 6 fails.
Good effort, guys.
Housemates were only allowed to incur a specific number of fails in order to pass the task.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, God.
This number is contained inside the BB Airlines envelope. Zoe, would you now reveal the number in the envelope to the group?
Please.
Oh.
Congratulations, housemates. You have passed this week's shopping task.
(9:06 p.m. Housemates have been filling out their luxury shopping list for 21 minutes.
Cabbage, what, 2?
Does anyone like cabbage?
I like cabbage.
I don't like it.
I'd rather get a veg that we like.
Get 3.
3, yeah?
Don't get 3, you don't need 3.
I wouldn't.
If no one
I
else...
wouldn't ever make a meal with cabbage.
Would you not?
Should fuck it off?
Fuck it off then.
I don't want to bring the mood down in there when everyone's like really excited.
Yeah.
Getting all their food, like, oh my God, I can't even imagine how happy they are. But when you've got that hanging over your head, I don't want to bring everyone down. And I just don't want to be in the shopping list because I'm not going to sit here and plan my next meals for the next week in the house when I could potentially not be here. I don't want to do that. It makes me sad.
Carrots?
Yeah, carrot.
Carrots instead. So we can have broccoli and carrots with any veg.
Carrots is 1.5 kg for 79 pence. We don't need a lot of carrots, do we?
How many do you want?
2.
What's happened? Why are you sad?
I'm not.
Did you get your curry?
Come on, Zoe.
What?
Period?
No.
Curry?
Cabbage.
What?
You don't want cabbage? Too much cabbage?
No, I wanted a cabbage, but because I don't really like broccoli, and then everyone started having a fucking cream sesh about carrots. I don't like carrots.
Oh, I fucking hate carrots.
I just can't be... We've got a fucking luxury budget. Can I not have 1 cabbage?
How much are they?
Fucking something like 50p.
Oh, yeah,
Get cabbage.
No, because I'm sulking now, so I don't want a fucking cabbage.
Does anyone even like cabbage?
Yeah. That's why I asked for 1.
I do.
(10:05 p.m. Akeem and Thomas are talking about Zoe.
But why didn't she come round the table?
Because she couldn't get her cabbage and then she got stubborn.
Oh, fuck off. It's just...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what she said.
I asked every person who come to that table or past it, what do you want? And I was only the fucking right there, the messenger boy, so...
Listen, don't put it on yourself.
I'm not putting it on myself. I haven't done nothing wrong.
Yeah. But in this situation, you really don't worry about it.
Nah, I'm not worrying. I'm not worrying. Fuck, I got more things to worry about. I could be gone tomorrow. That's the biggest worry.
Sean has a question for Kian.
Are you misbehaving today?
No, I've been very on my P's and Q's today, actually.
Reserved. I've
Very
noticed.
reserved today. But that's because I'm careless. Look at it, I'm over it now. I kind of had a fair idea Lewis would have an input into Cameron's.
So he did then?
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
How?
Basically, it was like a preaching of him, but what's worse is I actually sat there and I took it and I couldn't even answer him back.
And he said what he did was careless and...
Deliberate.
Deliberate.
And I'm pushing Cameron for an answer, apparently. He feels that I'm after making...
what? You was getting something off your fucking chest?
Yeah, I had to get it off my chest. It was harmless. I felt like I was lying to my friend. I had to get it off my chest. And he was fine with me when I told him first. He was actually talking, he was actually laughing and he hugged me. And I think he was a bit... He felt like he was complimented in a way. And then I wake up this morning, he's not talking to me after spending all night there with him.
He hasn't spoke to you?
Very one-word answers.
And then Lewis also said that he was angry at him, that
he's pissed off at him
Cameron
because he
was
feels
pissed
like I'm pushing him to make a decision, apparently, and that I feel like the house has been odd with him today. And it's my fault. Yeah. That brilliant. Mounting, molehill. I mean, I was upset with it earlier, but I'm actually grand with it now. I've been brought back down to her. I know what I did isn't wrong.
(10:33 p.m). Kian is alone in the bedroom.
Oh.
Zoe is telling Isaac a story.
He didn't know at first that it was a special sword, but the person that owned the sword gave it special powers. So Isaac was at the age where he had to fight for his kingdom. So Isaac got on his horse with all the other warriors and he went to war. And at first, the kingdom was falling. But then Isaac said, "Don't worry, guys. I'll save you all." With just one swish of his sword, he took the whole of the other kingdom out. And Isaac won the war. And when he got back, there was so much food waiting for him. He even had a plate of cabbage.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that.
He had a full plate of cabbage to himself. And then, because he'd done so well in the war, he became the king!
Yay!
And lived happily ever after.
Yay! Thank you for that, Mum.
No problem. We ready?
Thanks, love.
You're welcome. Enjoy your bath. You've got bubbles now.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
(11:23 p.m). The Eviction is playing on Isaac's mind.
I've got a bad feeling about tomorrow. A big bad one.
I think everybody's got a bad feeling about tomorrow there.
Thanks for consoling me.
You're not going anywhere. I mean...
Cameron is talking to Lewis about Kian.
Yeah, I just think he got a bit carried away when he was drunk, but it just kind of makes me a bit like, who do you trust in here? Because at the end of the day, what's to say a lot of people won't get drunk in here and start splurting out something you said to him in confidence.
Exactly.
You know, I still like him. I still think he's... I want to,
Yeah,
you know,
but you're
I
in
hope
an uncomfortable
the
situation.
friendship can
You kind of like
be okay, but
accept what's happening, and before you can kind of.
I do feel bad for him because I just think he got a bit drunk, a bit carried away. But I just wish, obviously, it wouldn't have happened. But it's happened now. There's nothing I can do about it. It's my own fault, really, for not sorting the situation out before I came in. That I would be able to not talk about it for the whole time that I'm in here, which was absolutely deluded. You know, it's fact now. Let's be honest. Everyone knows. I just haven't said it yet, so no one's still talking about it.
But no one's going to press you towards that. Everyone just wants.
No, I know, but it needs to be done. I mean,
everyone who's watching it, if they are watching it and they know the situation, no one's going to press you.
Come on, let's be realistic here.
No one's going to press you or
right
thing it. They just want you to say, because obviously they're going to be rooting for you to kind of, you know, it's a massive thing. If everyone's seen it, all they want is just want you to kind of like, you know, do it and own it. So just do it in your own time, wherever it feels right. Just don't rush it for anybody else.
You know, I know what I should do. I should do it now, but
Why do you want to do it now?
Because that's the best. Because it's gonna... You understand right now that because I don't want it to define me. Obviously, it's a part of me, but it's not the defining part of me.
Yeah.
I just want to fucking say it. Well, not say it, but I just want it done.
But are you ready to do that now?
I don't know. I don't think I'm ever. I think it's one of those things that you're never ready for, because the last 4 years I've been waiting to be ready, and I've never felt ready. I felt a little bit more ready, but you never feel ready. Sometimes you just got to say, you know what, fuck it, I've got to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
But I actually can't say the words.
Mm-hmm. Do practice me.
If you ask me a question, a yes or no answer, and I say the answer, then it's definitive. So you ask me a question right now, I'll tell you.
And you're ready to do it now? You want to do it?
Yeah, I want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I do want to. Ask me a question.
You get?
Yes.
Yay! Oh, I'm so proud of you. Am I not the first person you told? Oh, bro, I'm so happy for you, man.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, should we cry? Should we cry? How'd you feel?
I don't really know.
Lift your hand up.
I don't want to.
Look at me, I want to see your grin. How do you feel? I've got butterflies for you. Yeah! Up top.
Now my whole world changes forever.
Yes, Cameron! Yay! He did it! There's his little cotton socks. Right, don't go anywhere, as very soon we are going to be offloading the excess baggage. Plus, we'll be sending in 2 new arrivals. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Big Brother, where tonight these 3 housemates are fighting for their Big Brother lives. And this new pair are about to start theirs. That is coming up very soon. But now it's time for some wisdom. Are you ready? Here we go. According to a Chinese proverb, a single conversation with a wise man is worth a month's study of books. Now, unfortunately, wise men are in short supply around here. So I'm going to have a chat with Rylan instead.
What are you like?
You're still my hunk down the hill, though, as well.
I'll take it. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. I've been
Who is
loving
that
this.
beautiful panel I can see before my eyes?
Well, I have got the legend that is Kim Woodburn.
Yes.
E.R. Booker's back. Chizzy's back. And as ever, it's Luke Kempner.
Oh. Now, I would like to know if everyone's going to behave, but if Kim's there, quite possibly not.
No, it's not gonna. Don't start her off.
But
Don't you start
with me. Kim, in the best possible way, be naughty.
You're gonna be naughty?
With you, yes.
Oh, she's definitely gonna be naughty.
Rylan, have you enjoyed the Chinese task?
I've absolutely loved it, but I mean, I had Bao Bao for the whole show last night, and I'm already missing him, but I've had to give him back to his dad.
Are you still broody?
Yeah, of course I'm broody, but I'm going to try and rob Bao Bao if I can find him.
Well, you tried to nick my child as
That
well
was one
when she was
time,
born.
OK? It was one time. Oh.
Listen, 2 new housemates.
I know, I can't wait.
How
I'm ready for it.
wobbly are your knees about them?
It's not just my knees that are wobbling, put it that way.
Have you not got tight jeans on tonight, then?
I'll see you about 11 then. Bye, Emma. Bye.
Thank you. OK, so 2 new arrivals are about to check in. But first, are you ready to show someone the exit? It's time to talk to the house. Big Brother house, this is Emma. Akeem. Brooke. Isaac. This week, the viewers have spoken. I can now reveal the 3rd housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house is... Isaac! Isaac, please say your goodbyes. I'm coming to get you.
30 seconds.
Enjoy it, man.
Alright, well done, man. Well done, man. No worries. Alright,
20 seconds.
Everyone, trust me. I'll see you all again. I'll see you all again.
Take care.
Thanks for everything. Fuck, man.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See you later, everyone.
Isaac, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
See you later. Oh, fuck.
Isaac, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Isaac! Semi-pro is now a former housemate. After the break, we'll be chatting coins, clashes, and cabin fever. Don't leave me. Welcome back to Big Brother. Please make some noise for our third evicted housemate. It's Isaac! It's not a word, but I'm going to use it anyway. The guttedness on your face is quite apparent.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, like, well, I thought when I went in, I was saying if I lasted the second week, I'll be happy, and it come to the third week, and I was saying if I last to the fourth, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Does it get addictive when you're in there?
Yeah, yeah. But like the closer it came to tonight, like the more getting used to it I was, the more closer I was to like.
Yeah.
I'm still shaking. I'm still shaking from walking down there.
You had a great reception, though.
Yeah.
I know you didn't really hear it, did you? Because it's like a rabbit in headlights when you come out of that house. But
me.
all cheers. So you don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
I know it's still gutting. It doesn't help that you're not in there. No. Talking of gutting, every single housemate is crying.
Yeah. Well.
What an impression you've had.
I left my mark.
How many noms do you think you got this week?
I reckon a good 5. I feel like I'm an easy target though for them. For a nomination.
Why? Why do you think you're an easy target?
Because like this whole alpha male business, like if someone's got an opinion there, then they might say a little bit and then go and bitch about it a bit. But I'll just say it, and it's normally over and done within a couple of sentences. You know what I mean?
And your association with Lewis?
With Lewis as well, and obviously he was a scapegoat for everyone to vote for, wasn't he? So and like that guilty by association.
Well, this is the point where we show you who said what.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.
My first nomination is going to be Isaac.
Isaac.
Isaac. Isaac.
He definitely has a problem with me in terms of the coins that I had. He thinks I was being a bit selfish. In terms of the gym, I bought that. I'm not expecting to say, oh, you're awesome, you're wicked, well done. I don't want that. But I think manners is quite a crucial part in a day-to-day life.
I don't like the way he treats people, he's rude. He was furious yesterday, kicking off with Akeem. Trying to have a go at Akeem because Akeem stole some of his coins that aren't even real. He made Zoe feel upset. He's just, I just think he's rude. He's got no manners.
I think he added an element of doom and gloom to the house yesterday after the Bitcoin task. He seemed to, you know, put a lot of the blame on Zoe for taking some. Yes, she did take 5, but other people took a lot. It's not ideal to see my best friend in the house upset. That kind of upsets me.
So you said 5, but there was 4.
Yeah.
Kay as well.
Yeah.
Nominated you. So let's just pick up on a few of them. Lewis F. What did you think of his comments?
Well,
You had quite an odd relationship with him, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, he's well smiley in my face, but fucking hell, Am I allowed to swear?
We've been watching you all swear for weeks.
Well, I don't know. Just his facial expressions when he was speaking them was a bit like, I don't know. I was a bit surprised by that one.
He seems to kind of. The diary room is where he kind of vents a lot, isn't it? It's kind of where he gets his frustrations out. I think he tries to kind of manage himself in the house, but the diary room, he really kind of lets it out a little bit.
To say I've got no manners, though, that's a bit mad.
Yeah.
I understand like the point they're making. Like when I was in the garden,
Yeah.
I'm just well competitive, and like.
You are really competitive, aren't you?
I know.
And you could really see, you know, it really pissed you off.
But once I've got out what I've got to say, and like, if I have been a bit out of order, I'm so quick to realise and say sorry. Like if you probably would have seen. Like.
I think one of the things that probably stood out as well, and one of the things that a couple of the housemates said was the fact that kind of Akeem was targeted when he had the money, and it felt like it was okay for everybody to do it to him, but when it was you, it was like, no, that is not cool.
Say that again, sorry. Say that again.
So, you know, when Akeem had lots of money, and it kind of felt like it was all right if people were going to take his money. But then when it was you that had the money taken, that's when you weren't happy.
It was just the amount.
Because of Mr.
Yeah, that as well. But it just felt like, I just felt targeted. I don't know, maybe it is a bit hypocritical of me. But when you're in there, I don't know, the emotions are high and I don't know, like...
I think what I noticed as well, you were so excited about being at the top of that leaderboard, yet you just weren't there for very long, were you?
Yeah, that was a bit
Did you
annoying.
kind of feel like you would have a little bit more power than you actually got
Yeah, I was there
have?
for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I wasn't happy about that at all, I won't lie.
Well, how was the whole experience for you?
I can't describe, like, it was mad. Like, ups, downs, like, I've laughed, I've cried, like, everything. Like.
Was it as you expected?
Yeah, and more. But I didn't think I'd be making such good friendships and close bonds with certain people. Like, there's people in there who I never thought, in the outside world, I wouldn't even really have a conversation with. And then people like Thomas, for example, like, I'm good friends with him now, do you know what I mean?
That relationship has been fascinating to watch. You have become really close, haven't you? And he's someone as well, I think, that's very open about his gameplay. This series, you know, it's a competitive series, and it's probably the perfect one for you because you are such a competitive person. Is that something that drew you to him?
I don't think that so much, but it was more like his story and where he's come from and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the fact that he trusted me to tell me it, and then I don't know, like I just think he's a nice guy as well. Do you know what I mean? He does get like a lot of, I don't know.
Yeah. You had a couple of run-ins in there when we kind of see you get a little bit hot under the collar.
Yeah.
Is that you? Do you kind of do you lose it easily? Not to a big extent. We haven't seen you like go nuts. Don't worry. There's nothing like that. Or is it the environment that you're in?
I think it's a bit of both, you know. Like I can be quick to snap. Like even like my family would tell you, like I'm quick to snap, but I feel bad straight. Do you know what I mean? Like even like, over something stupid, but then I feel twice as bad after, and then I'm feeling apologetic. Like I don't know if you've seen about with Kennelly.
Yes, yeah.
Like. That was well out of order. I think
we didn't expect you to react like that, but also we didn't expect Kennelly to get so upset. Yeah. And the minute she started crying, you could see in your face how you were a bit like, oh God, you know, I really wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I wasn't. And even when I'd apologise, even like half an hour later, I was still feeling bad, and like I felt like I had so much more explaining to do, and she was so alright with it. I think that made me feel a bit worse.
Yeah. That she didn't just kind of. It's because she needed to pee. Listen, I've got your bag of coins here.
Yeah.
501. You've gathered what's happening by now, right? So you can get to donate it to any housemate you want. You don't have to, and you can't split it.
Yeah.
You were donated them last week by Lewis. Would you like to give them to anybody?
Yeah.
Who?
Thomas.
Oh, he's
the
gonna
boy,
love
isn't he?
you.
I'm giving it to Tom.
He's gonna be top of the board again, probably.
Yeah.
That's a nice amount of points to get.
It is.
Listen, we've seen your biggest bit.
Fuck.
Now we're gonna see your best bit.
All right, let's go.
Isaac.
Shit, I look good. Hit me with it.
I really like Isaac.
Let him fucking talk.
Isaac brings fun to this house.
Just funny and way he acts with everybody. It's very like uplifting.
She's got her eye on me.
If I was you, I'd try and get in.
I know you would. Lewis is like probably my best mate in there. Stop putting fucking salad in the mint.
That'll be good.
I know it's the 3rd time it's happened this week, but whose fucking fault's that?
Sorry, man. I'm starting to get worried now.
I love you, bro. Just feeling a bit fucking down, innit?
It's gonna be alright.
I'm rich, bitch. Sean, fancy her. She's just a nice girl. Get on in that. Oh, she's good looking and that.
Do you fancy me?
Yeah.
It's just so good with her. Like this shy little boy that he becomes around her. It's amazing.
Fucking mad.
Stop touching yourself. It's turning me on. We have this underlying respect for each other. That's why I gravitate towards him.
He's a very alpha male type figure, but a very nice alpha male.
This is actually from the page book.
Shut up, Akeem.
3,
Shut up.
24. It's important.
You're so annoying. Thank you so much for that, Akeem. I mean that from the bottom of my ball bag.
I'm sorry, man.
Whatever.
I don't want to fall out with you. Cool, man.
Calm.
You're a big boy. Well done.
It's huge. It needs its own zip code.
That girl is off her beam.
He's very multi-lad. I think he's a great person. I really, really do.
He has genuinely become one of my favourite people.
This is my bitch.
He is like our big brother.
It's been fun. I've cried, I've laughed, but I wouldn't change any of it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Isaac. Well and truly gutted. So Isaac has spent his last night in the house, but 2 new housemates are about to spend their first night in there. Before we meet them, I can tell you that they have been strictly forbidden from talking about anything in the outside world and anything they might have seen on Big Brother up until this point. So here is brand new housemate number 1.
I don't know if I'd be like a toff that everyone would actually end up loving, because I do think I'm quite likeable.
Do you come from good stock, Isabella?
God, no, not really. My dad's bonkers. Everyone says I'm posh, but I don't think I am. I have got a potty mouth. I'm like a big animal lover. I ride 4 racehorses each morning. My boss loves me. Sometimes I do have a resting bitch face. When you first meet me, I'm quite a strong-willed person. You know, I speak what's right and what's wrong. If something upsets me, I'm just like, you stupid twat. At work, I must call each one of my horses a wanker twice a day. I think I'd be a great housemate. I make myself laugh just making a cup of tea. When there's a heated discussion, I can be a bit like, oh, stop being such a twat. I'm a bit raunchy, a bit sexy, but I'm fun and naughty at the same time. I've got a great arse on me. I think I could win it, yeah.
Can you handle it, Isabella?
Can you handle it?
Please welcome Isabella. Room as Brooke. Question is, will they recognise each other? She once owned a blind chicken called Jeannie.
Blind chicken from Jeannie.
She loves smelling washing powder.
Jesus Christ, what am I doing? That bio was so bad of me. Oh my God. Okay.
name?
Isabella.
Hi, Isabella. How are you?
Scared.
Are you okay, Bess? You're okay? You're all good? Oh, you have lovely eyes. Lovely eyes.
Yeah, you're right, team. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, I like shaking.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Do you want a drink?
I love it.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I want to watch more. There was mixed reactions there. Did you see Sean and Brooke? They were like having a little chit chat. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? So Isabella and our other new housemate will be exempt from this week's nominations, but they will find themselves part of a secret task, which will see one of them banking some big coin. After the break, we're going to be surprising the house with a second new arrival. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Big Brother. Before the break, our first new housemate, Isabella, entered the house. Now, it's time to meet the next one.
That's a very nice jacket.
Thank you, I know it is. Everyone looked at me when I walked downstairs, but everyone looks at me whenever I turn up anywhere anyway, so nothing new there.
Battery low. Reason why I will be a good housemate. Number one, we don't take shit from nobody.
Everyone says the same, you're a motherfucking star, like everyone.
Are you an arrogant person?
No, not at all, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to get to the top. End of story.
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
600 and something, because I'm on private and my circle is small.
Would you like to be famous?
100%, who wouldn't? Fame will get you places, end of story. Like, I'm more ambitious and I want to become someone, that's why I'm fame hungry. I'm quite a confrontational person in terms of if you want to step to me, let's go. Not many people, like, you know, actually step up to me because they know they'll just get shot down straight away. I do see myself as like kind of running the house in that sense. I know this is a reality TV show, but I am the fucking reality TV.
Please welcome Hussein. Into a room with his right foot first. Keep watching.
Come on, guys, with the cheers!
He also describes himself as the king.
Hey, the show has begun. The king has arrived! Hello! What's your name? Okay, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, right? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hussein.
I love you.
Cheers, nice to meet you. Dress too, nice to meet you.
Right, Lewis, nice to meet you. Pleasure, man.
Hiya, Hussein, nice to meet you.
Sorry.
This is awesome. This is mine!
Want a beer?
Are you okay? Nice to meet you. No, right, water's fine, thank you.
Water, yeah?
We could hear you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Now, water's fine, thank you.
Yes, I said 2 in 2.
Nice to meet you, Hussein. Hussein. As you can see, Hussein.
What the fuck?
What's your name, sorry?
Hussein.
Akeem, man.
Akeem. Nice to meet you.
How's the crowd?
No, I got a lot of cheers.
Yeah?
See you guys.
Nice.
Spill it back on the taps on.
Oh, is it? All right.
Unless you go in there.
All right, no problem. Originally I'm from Birmingham, but...
Do you think he knows he's still got his sunglasses on and it's night time? OK, that's all we have time for this evening. This week's poll for the Secret Viewer nomination is now open. Make sure you vote for your favourite housemate to ensure they are in for the long haul. Thank you. As always, the poll will close at 10 a.m. on Sunday. And speaking of Sunday, that is when you can see the next highlight show at 10 p.m. I'll be back here next Friday at 10 for the 4th eviction of the series. Going quick now. Next up is Bit on the Side with Rylan, who's going to have more exclusive news about the upcoming week. I will leave you now to watch our new housemates settling in. Thank you for watching, and good night.
I just said high fives to like my friend who was there in the crowd, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, mad though. I was a bit like this in the car. I was like, oh my God. It's like a blur. Yeah. It's all right though.
This is fucking surreal, guys.
This is because it's red art. Someone start picking.
To get more straws, somebody else is going to come in.
Welcome anyway. Welcome to the Madams.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm getting so fucked tonight.
Again, well, it should be.
I feel like there's a 12.
No.
I feel there's a 12.
No, why? No.
I'm feeling for a 12. You feeling for a 12, Isabella? Is Isabella or Isabella?
Isabella.
I love it.
Isabella or Izzy.
No, I like Isabella. I think it's a beautiful name.
I mean, I had a cigarette. I've been dying for a cigarette.
When that goes great. Come on.
Oh my God, I'm so
When it comes
excited
to Big
to see
Show.
it.
Come on.
Show me.
This way. We're going this way. Come on, Isabella.
Which bed?